Alright, I won't take too much of your time. We've said a lot that we need to say down at the island, and I just want to go over and confirm a few of the points and let people who weren't there know what's going on. For the next week, we've got to finish our normal clear and then start heroics. Now we've got about 3 to 4 months, give or take, before mists arrive, and our goal has to be to get 8 of 8 heroics. Now there's a lot of things in our favour, there's a lot of reasons we can do that, not many reasons we can't, so I just want to clarify exactly what we expect and how we plan to get to that 8 of 8. Now the last year we've spent getting this raid group together, dealing with a lot of the problems, deciding who we are and what we want, but a lot of the pieces, even though it doesn't seem like it, are falling into place now. We've got a really strong roster, we've got really strong players, we just need the synergy of getting the people on together at the same time to get through the bosses. Now, we can do that. We all know we can do that. It's the reason we're here. We wouldn't be in the guild if we didn't believe it could happen. So, starting next Wednesday, we're going to be doing heroics, and it'll be very much a case of you must be on 3 nights a week. You must be on time. If you're not going to be on time, you've got to let us know so we can arrange a replacement. Healers, we've got our own arrangements for 2 nights a week for some of you. It should not be a problem. At the current rate, we've got Ishirat on Monday, Ombo on Wednesday, Yodoshi on Thursday, and Oops, you're on all 3 nights, which is awesome. That's enough to get us through heroics, and I know we talked a lot about this down the island, but we can make it happen. We've just got to make sure that we communicate and we have the right people at the same times. Now, regarding strategies for heroics, as we talked about at the meeting, we'll be posting them, but you don't need to reply with your role or answering questions or anything like that. We've got the system down now. You know what kind of research needs to be done, so they'll be posted, and you only need to reply to say that you've read the post, and if you've got any questions you can ask them. Now you might be wondering where these posts are since they're not in the rating forum, so what I want you to do is do what I'm doing right now, which is open up the site and hover your mouse over the rating section of the forum, and underneath the rating section you'll see some new options there, and just click on rating itself, not the add rate or add strategy or anything like that, if you can see them. Now under rating you'll see that there's the 3 raid types, Dragon Soul, Barret, and Firelands. Click on Dragon Soul, and you'll see that all this work that Aftermath has been doing is we can start using now. We're still tweaking it, but it looks really good so far. You see Heroic Morchok is there, and inside there you are going to see some guy drinking beer. Alright, so we've got an introduction, a link to the Icy Veins raid guide, and the Fat Boss Soul, Dragon Soul guide. It's exactly the same stuff that we had before, but now we can do the links our own customized look, and we're still looking at the format here, but the guide is there, the video is there, and the comments are underneath. So what I want people to do is to watch the video, read the guide, do whatever other research is necessary. It is necessary, we're on heroics now, and just do a quick reply saying that you've read it, and that's going to be enough. Now the new initiates will have to do what we were doing last year. They'll have to be replying, they'll have to be paraphrasing, all that kind of stuff, because we want them to show us that they understand the fights and they've done their research. For all Samurai, Bushi and above, you guys know the drill now, so I'm not going to make you go through those hoops, but thank you for doing it. It has set the standard of what we expect from now on. Under that rating section you can also see there's an option there for report absence when you hover over rating, so you no longer need to put that in the forum. You can do it through that that tab there. You just follow the steps, and what it means is that the raid leaders can see very quickly for a particular date who's going to be absent, what classes, what roles, and it makes it a lot easier for us than having to scroll through forums and find who was there on what date. So please use that. If you've got a smartphone, you can use it when you're away from home, and if the worst comes to worst, you can always just text me, but the important thing is that you must let me know. From Wednesday onwards, if you're not on and you don't let us know, you'll get a big tick or a big cross against your name on the spreadsheet I keep, and if you get enough of them, then we'll we'll have to look at removing you from the raid roster. It's been unfair to people who are on to have to cancel raids or call in Puggers. I know this week it's been transition, people travelling back from the barbecue, net issues, patch issues. There shouldn't be any of that from next Wednesday. We've got 12 people on the roster. We've got Clayton from SK Gamers. If you hadn't heard, he's going to be joining us shortly once he's finished his 8 of 8 heroic. So we've got a really strong team, a lot of talent and information coming there. There's nothing that's going to stop us moving through except not being on and not communicating. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. Thanks again for the barbecue. It was a really fun weekend. We'll do it again. Those who didn't get t-shirts, I'm arranging to send them out now. And I don't think there's any more that needs to be said. I will put a new heroic best in slot list up soon. That'll be in the forum. Merlin's working on a way to put that in its own section as well, but for the moment that's just going to be the forums. If you've got any questions, as always, please ask. The only stupid question is the one you didn't answer. Didn't ask. And I'll see you all online. Thanks, guys.